Serving Justice 4, the long-awaited sequel, as well as the San Miguel movie. I saw look at that's the fourth one, but there we go. It's kind of confusing if you're not no idea about these films. It must be quite confusing. That's why I made a playlist on the channel, make it a bit easier. But you're gonna do Serving Justice 1, 2, and 3. Then you go to and someone's gonna go to 4, and for some reason I'm still alive. Like all my characters still alive, but not realizing it's a different character. I did have shape my beard despite the fact before. Yeah, I remember how because I wanted the beard for That's why I decided not to be Smeganator. Oh well. I even had the short hair at the time for it as well. Could have spiked that easily. I'll say that I got a bit of facial hair. All I just saw was the chins. Oh my god, it's like Dune, he's taking the fucking spices. Oh, this is when I started using that editor, but I didn't use it like that yet. I used, I print screened that shot and just added... It's not Microsoft Paint, because I did it on my phone, so it's a different thing I used. Just making it like, bang, and the dirt is gone. Yeah, we'll actually go straight to this after number 3. We're very confused. I'm glad I made this in the end though, because even though it's not as good as the first 3, not or even the San Miguel movie, but it's still fun to make. Even this feels a bit, I don't know, it's just not as great as even compared to the San Miguel film. But it's nice to have to make something, yeah. Because we have fun making these things, and we all put all our best efforts into it, and as well as having a lot of fun with it. There is a script for Serving Justice 5. Whenever we get to make that, will be fantastic. Pembo has written the script. It brings in a new character that I play, as well as Ben. Oh dear. It'll make sense when you might watch it, if it gets made. I've since done not San Miguel. It might happen actually, but Max Storm animated series. And ever since we had brought back the idea of Seven Justice 5, he wants to do an animated one. It's like, no, it's not the same. I like doing it with the actors. I love doing stop motion. Don't be wrong. It's just I prefer doing this. It's just fun to have all these people getting involved in. Just having people just recording their voices it's kind of boring. I mean, probably not for them, but like for me, it's like it's the fun of making a film together. Not me stuck in a room editing all fucking day. Or animating all day. It's good when it's winter, when it, I mean, during the summer, as of, we're recording this, July, when it's been really, really hot the last month or so, I've not even done any animating or making models. I've got like many ideas, and that's done down the toilet at the moment because it's just been too hot. If I touch a plastic model, it'll melt. So yeah, it'd be nice to do a 5th one. Like, as I say this, last week we all had a little reunion with the Serving Justice gang. Me, Steve, Pembo, Cameron, even Joe. He was in the second one, wasn't he? Yeah. No, it's so much fun making the Sam again, but I had to make something else, and I thought, you know what, fuck it, Survey Justice 4, there we go. May not be the Matt Storm led action movie that everyone wants, but it's something we can make, and it's funny still. It's not. I got several different ideas of things that I want to do, and it was just easier to make it into Surfing Justice 4 because one, people watch it, and two, it'd be fun with these characters. So he's totally not reading the script. You're totally not seeing those glasses. It's not reflecting those glasses at all. Strange enough, I did not do this for that, which I could have done very easily with the laptop. There we go. Read my lines on the laptop. At least, you know, I'm looking at something, but I'm looking at it anyway. You know, looking that direction. So I didn't actually do that. It's really weird. I actually made shit up as I went along. There was a script, but I just made up shit as I went along. It was easier than remember all the rubbish I wrote. Well, at least some of it is part of the script, and to get the plot going. Yeah, what do I call this film? It's not Seven Justice 4. I've renamed it like that since, but the title was actually Seven Justice Rise of the Revengers. And the idea was just to make the next films called The Revengers. You know, like the event, you know, like the Marvel's The Avengers. AS Film Productions, The Revengers. And it's just been a series of bigger films or whatever. That was the idea, but okay, the tradition because I did write a Surfing Justice 5 script, but it just didn't work. It's also the schedule of people as well, like getting people involved in these things. And when I was planning these ideas, it was like winter, so it was awful. We did this during this was like Christmas month, so it's in the spirit of Surfing Justice 3, but it was colder, wetter, and miserable in comparison. We did this like twice. I had to redub some of my lines because some of it was so shit, and refilm some of my bits too, which I used. I basically used my garden. I went to the fence area, made shots make it look like it was actually it's actually that location because the footpath was by a fence and it's not far from it actually, but so they look about the same, so it was quite good. So it does actually connect that fence further down the right with my garden. So it all looks like that anyway, so I just used that fence for it. Plus, we're using like prop guns as well. I didn't want to use that for that shot really. There is wrong with it, but the footage is shit. You hear my breathing a lot, and it's just really annoying. We got like a soundproof thing, but it just did not commute that day. It just did not want to know, and there's a lot of bits I just have to sort of mute or just tolerate. That's one of the flaws of this movie. It's just like, yeah, not quite as good as the others, and because of that, poor Gareth, you can't hear half his dialogue. It's really annoying. But luckily, we got another camera now we're going to use for future productions. Same problem happened when I try to make it better for the movie Showdown, where I use Cameron and Gareth again, and yeah, perfect mug for that shot. Probably the Survey Justice film, but I probably was the anime. It's the fact I could make it into a Max Storm animated episode, I suppose. I just want to do a proper Surf Justice 5. I might do that at some point. This was a lot of fun to make though. Doing these bits and make it work. Yeah, just once again, my garden, the outside shots. It's just easier. You have less people, less noise, less people around. Especially using prop guns and stuff, because people get worried about that sort of thing, even though it's, you know. I mean, you can show them it's a prop gun. People still call the police. People are so fucking stupid. Like, I said earlier in the commentary about they're saying that it did look very realistic, that gun. But you can show these guns, and you can see the orange end inside. It's more inside the gun bit, rather than sticking out like most of them would. Got one now. It's really good. It's a rubber gun. It has an orange tip you can take off when you're using it for films, which is great. Because you don't need a working gun. You just need something for the shot. Yeah. I mean, I probably did a naughty thing and blacked it out, but you can see. If you look at it properly, you can see the plastic bit. So, just drawn in black. Just for these shots, really. Wow. Look at number 3 and look at that fucking toy gun. It's just. I forgot to do it and I was sort of, oh, fuck. Never mind. To be fair, I think it was in the second film as well. I got 2 of that gun. So one of them's drawn ends, one of them's not. So. For some reason he hit the one that didn't. Oh well, at least it wasn't the gun, that film Rust. It wasn't the wrong gun for that. Jesus Christ. So it could be a lot worse. Yeah, they were filmed in 2 different bits. It's like the Expendables way of making a film. I read about how they made that with it always seems like as if you watch this film again. It's like as if they're not in the same shot. And I just did that. It makes filming much easier, I have to say. Especially when you're doing stuff with limited schedule time. And camera was only available for 2 days, so yeah, it's not that whole day of filming like in the old days. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I got the music from online because we're doing at the same time me and Cameron were making Who Knows Radio, which included a lot of this music. I just loved the idea of putting like a song at the end, like a proper song rather than just generic music. Just feels like a proper film, I don't know. It just feels like a proper movie. Just realised, it's copyright free. That's why we used that music. Yeah, I need to do one with Bobby